I was 10 when my older sister Abigail at the time started flipping our parents' view of me. She didn't scream, fight, or accuse directly. She whispered, gently suggested, hinted at things when no one else was around. At first, I thought I was imagining it, but things started shifting slowly. Our parents started seeing me differently, less reliable, more reactive. And Abigail? She became their perfect little angel. She was always so calm, so composed. Meanwhile, I was louder, more open, always quick to speak when something felt unfair. It didn't take long before I realized being expressive just gave her the opening to paint me as unstable. If something went missing, I was accused of being careless. If there was noise in the night, I was probably snooping around. If there was tension in the room, it had to be because I had another outburst. One day, Abigail spilled red nail polish on our mom's favorite white rug in the living room. I remember walking in and seeing the bottle on the floor and her looking shocked, but not surprised. Before I could ask what happened, she was already crying and mumbling my name. Mom came running in. The second I opened my mouth to explain, they told me to stop lying. I was grounded for 2 weeks. Abigail got ice cream that night because she'd had such a rough day. I liked to sketch and write lyrics in my notebooks. It was my way of escaping. Abigail used to sneak into my room and find something wrong with what I had written. She'd show it to our parents and act worried, saying I was writing about hurting people or being dark and negative. I got scolded for being inappropriate, for feeding toxic emotions. One time, I got banned from music for a month because she claimed I was listening to things that glorified destruction. I hadn't even played those songs. She made it all up, but always seemed so sincere. Then came the attic incident. I broke my ankle falling from the ladder. I'd gone up there because Abigail told me she left her sketch pad and begged me to get it before our parents saw it, said it had private stuff in it. But when I told them why I'd gone up, she said she never asked me to. Said I probably went up there for snacks. She acted like I was lying, and they believed her again. After that, they installed cameras in shared spaces for safety. Abigail learned how to turn them off before doing anything sneaky. I didn't. So every time something happened, someone spilled juice, someone left the fridge open, someone left muddy shoes inside, I got caught on camera reacting to it or walking into the room after. She never got recorded doing anything. School wasn't a break either. I started getting pulled aside by teachers about inappropriate emails they were receiving from my school account. One accused me of calling her a slur. Another said I'd threatened to report her for harassment. I was confused and scared. I hadn't written a single one, but the emails were coming from a Gmail account made to look like mine. I tried to explain, but they didn't believe me. A few months later, I learned from a classmate that Abigail had been on a school computer during aftercare. She'd logged into an anonymous email and bragged that she knew how to stir the pot without fingerprints. Bit by bit, my reputation crumbled. At school and at home, I was the moody, disrespectful, difficult daughter. Abigail? She was the calm in the storm, the role model. Even when I did well, it got brushed off. Even when I didn't do anything wrong, there was always suspicion. Then one day when I was 13, I came downstairs and saw a letter on the kitchen counter addressed to me. It was from a boarding school, congratulating me on my acceptance. I had never applied. I hadn't even heard of it before. I waited until both my parents got home and asked them what it was. They told me it was a program meant to help kids like me grow in a structured environment. Others that they'd talked to the school counselor. That they decided I needed a fresh start. Abigail stood there, eyes wide, acting heartbroken. She said she just wanted what was best for me. That she was scared for my mental health. She held Mom's hand and said she missed the old me and hoped this would bring her back. My parents nodded,